Let's get ready to rumble. I don't know why I decided to do that. There was no reason to do that. Hi guys, welcome Wanderers back to Records of the Realms. This is the Darkness crew. This is Darkness Arc. And we're going to do a quick recap and hop right into it. We look like we're missing 2 players. We're actually only missing 1. Zealot is going to unfortunately not be with us tonight. Jay should be joining us in a little bit. We'll hop off on break and have him come on in right afterwards. But for now, we'll just introduce yourselves, do a recap of last time because I think it's needed, and then we will try to catch a cat, apparently. What?
Move
Sorry,
on.
I'm
Just
seeing
move
weird
on.
expressions.
Just
I don't know
move
what's going on. I'm gonna rewatch this later and know what's going on.
No, it's just
For
Joey
now,
and
I
Joe.
will
That's
not.
literally all it is.
Welcome. All right. Hi, y'all. I'm Vinny or Vander from Vision. I do cosplay photography, videography, and make TTRPG stuff. Jocelyn, I know you just took a sip of something, but I'm doing you next.
It's great. We love the energy we've curated in the studio today. Hi, I'm Jocelyn. I use they, she pronouns. I am playing Phelan, the Star Elf Ranger who uses they, them pronouns. You can find me on TikTok and Twitch at the Tipsy Tiger and Ko-fi. I am running a Thirsty Sword Lesbians one-shot for Records of the Realms next Wednesday. You should come check it out. It's going to be fun. And then in October, I'm running a one-shot of Candela Obscura. If you want to sign up, we just put the sign-ups. It should be a really great time. And then I have some surprises coming up for Records of the Realms in December. And also in October, I have 2 Halloween-themed Good Society Players games that I'm very, very excited about. And a couple of faces you might know are going to be in one of them. So that's very, very exciting. It's Vinny and Tech. Anyway, that's all I have. I'm going to stop talking now.
Very excited to get into that. My pronouns are he, him. I always forget to do mine, but that's what they are. They do also say it next to my name, but I do keep forgetting that. Jay, go ahead and give us your intro.
Hey, everyone. Hey, I play. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Back down to Lark. I'm so sorry.
Hi. It's all good. Hi, I'm Lark. I play Kellyat, the Drunken Fist Monk. And you can find me at Exalted Lark on most all social medias. And I am excited to be here.
All right, Joe, over to you.
What's up, geeks? I'm Joe from New Age Geeks. You can also find me at New Age Cosplay, where I do a bunch of different things. I post a bunch of shows on New Age Geeks, and I do some cosplay on New Age Cosplay. So find me there. I don't know. I love you, geeks. Bye.
Turbo, good lord.
We got things to do. We got places to be.
Everything's done.
I gotta go.
Gotta
Gotta
go.
go.
Just being like, I don't know at the end. Like,
Mark it off, super fair.
It's too perfect. I gotta make it seem weird and accidental. Tech, over to you, bud.
All right, what's up, everybody? From the base, different. Oh, not this Tech. All right.
I did it for Tech.
Oh. Oh yeah, I can actually sound professional now and fuck it up. So, what's up, everybody? From the basement to the session. Hopefully, y'all are having a good day. You can find me everywhere. With my name, Techfrost, TEKFROST. Mostly we're just doing some voice acting and things like that on our channel. So if you are a voice actor yourself or want pointers and things like that, we have some big names that come over and help out with some newer or older cats. So, also he, him, and I'm playing the Fractima Kinku favorites.
Heck yeah, we love our favorites. All right, Jocelyn. So sorry, it's you. Let's go recap, por favor.
Yeah. I'm really feeling the vibes of this session. I don't know what's gonna happen. I could not be more excited. However, last time, we all decided to get out of Plunge. And unfortunately, because we ended up needing to go through basically a toll / examination area, we ended up getting a deputy named Perith to come and question us because I don't know if you guys remember, but some shit went down in Plunge. Yeah, look all innocent, Kellyot. So we had Kellyot and Malkith hide below. We had Ruff turned into disguised self into Tabitha, and Phelan and Nim, the most perfectly suited people to lead this, decided to try to convince the deputy that all was good. And after a trick with an arrow and a coin, and Nim as a panther, and Balmore moving the coin with Mage Hand, we impressed and lied to them enough for them to leave us alone. In the meantime, we had a couple days travel. Phelan and Kellyot worked on target practice with apples. Nymptheria made potions and made a tentative truce with Malkith to agree to disagree on mushrooms and decay. Irona killed it at fishing, and the first day passed. Ruff and Phelan ended up taking first watch on the ship and heard noises of Megafaunaforged fighting each other. When Ruff cast dancing lights, we actually saw that these were Ruff saw that these were two metal spiders attacking a Megafaunaforged pangolin. Ruff had really no desire to go do anything about it. It was nature, but the party, except for Ruff, decided to go save the pangolin and fight the Megafaunaforged spiders. However, Nymptheria saw that these are not Megafaunaforged at all. They're what did we joke? It was Megafaunaforged. Mega fake forged. We did end up fighting them, but a mysterious cat creature was sending out a sonic beam to activate the spider's jumps. Battle highlights include Malkith killing a spider with inflict wounds, Kellyot punching the legs off a spider, Irona using her magical whip, and Balmore catapulting a rock against a spider. Balmore decided to go after the mysterious figure who had been influencing the spider creatures, which turned out to be a stag-sized cat, and ended up catching this creature in a snare. In the meantime, because the spiders had acid, both Malkith and Kellyot were in varying degrees of disrobement, and Malkith decided to start harvesting these spiders. Well, it turns out that these are well constructed, but actually are made not just from metal from other places, but other pieces of Megafaunaforged. Kellyot saw that the eyes were made of white jewels that had dots in them, very interestingly enough. When Balmore returned, he basically said, "Come help me with this giant cat thing." And we're going to have Nim talk to the pangolin, and that's where we are now.
Cool.
Also, Leon blessed his daddy.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened too.
Very
sure.
important.
Things we didn't need reminders of. Well, I'm glad you guys.
Nope,
Leon.
I will remind
more than the last group that dealt with him.
He's chill.
We appreciate him.
Glad somebody does hear that, Earthark. As you guys look, he was captured. They rescued him, and then they were pissed off about it. I don't know. So is that what we're currently doing? It basically. You guys watch as magically appearing D'Angelo. The
DiGiorno?
DiGiorno, not D'Angelo. That's a different.
It's DiGiorno.
DiGiorno. Big D comes in. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Medium-sized D. DiGiorno walks up to Zella, is like, "We have another mission." Puts a hand on her
Aranea, you
shoulder.
mean? No, Zella just got put in the...
Jesus Christ.
Do we have to be concerned about that?
This is where the day is right now, guys. So sorry. And DiGiorno and Aranea teleport away.
Okay, bye!
Do we have to be concerned about that? Anyone? No, we're not. Fine.
I think they're
We're
probably
good?
No,
fine.
I think that is, as she likes to say, some loath shit.
Gross.
Anyway, you said something about the cat? We should go get that.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Cool. Are we all going to the cat, or is anyone staying with the pangolin? Leon can also stay with the pangolin if everyone wants to go to the cat. I don't care what the break
I
is.
can-
You're gonna stay with the pangolin?
I will stay with the pangolin so that if anything happens, Nib's not alone with the pangolin.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Then I'll follow Balmore.
Yeah, I think Balmor, Malkith, and Phelan are going to deal with the cat.
You three go to there. Leon's going to actually stay with the other two. So you guys are able to stay, and the three of you begin rushing off. Because you were away for a little bit, the thing did get to keep making checks, and it took a very long time. It took 7 rounds of combat for this thing to eventually actually roll a dexterity saving throw. So we're just going to say eventually this thing like bit it out and like just landed on the ground as you guys come around the corner, getting out of the snare, but like not even having stood up yet. And you guys see this stag size cat, mechanical cat. I see a hand raised with Malkith.
Yeah, just point of order. Can I do that because I am harvesting from the spiders?
I mean, you can take a break from that, come back later. It's fine.
Okay.
The rolls are going to sit, and like I'm not going to take those materials away from you, so you can just say you get those resources.
All right, cool.
This is, for all intents and purposes, from what we can see, Vinny, is this some kind of Megafaunaforged, or it's made of metal, right?
It is made of metal. It is not a Megafaunaforged, or at least one of the types that you know of. But it is still mechanical, and it's closer to the spiders than it is to an actual Faunaforged in its design. Still fairly cat-like, but it does not have that nearly perfected mimicry of scales, fur, talons that you find with other Megafaunaforged.
And point of order, speak with animals. Is it also work on metal creatures, or would it be only natural creatures?
Normally only natural creatures. We let it like kind of work, but that was also because Nymptheria has a thing between being a druid and also being a furbolg. Lots of things that overlap with being able to talk to creatures that we kind of let it like sit. But
I have speak with animals, so if it wouldn't work, I would not use the spell slot, but I also don't mind, in character, Phelan may not necessarily know that wouldn't work. So
that's a choice up to you. But you see the thing like gets up and is currently just like trying to chew off the last little bits of the rope before trying to stand up.
Okay, well, I am going to cast Speak with Animals, and this probably is not going to work, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals. I'm going to pull out my bow, and I'm going to say to Balmor, "You might want to get it!" And I'm going to look at it and go, "Don't move."
I'm going to attempt to... I mean, this thing's the size of a deer. I'm going to attempt to get it back on the ground. Like, kind of tackle it.
All right. Roll me an athletics check to get that bad boy down.
Since he's obviously moving in for the attack, can I cast Guiding Bolt before that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Ooh, 26 to hit.
26 hits.
So you have advantage, Balmor.
Yep, so roll that again.
Roll that again? Oh, right.
17.
Okay, yeah, the 16 is going to stand because that was a 4.
Okay.
17 damage, though?
Yeah.
Cool. Double check. Okay. It does take the damage. And it flinches. Not so much out of pain, but like a surprise flinch away from the attack. Like it wasn't noticing it in the moment. With a... What did I just roll? With a 16, you two tie, but I'll say for now that means at least it like doesn't move, but it's not down, but it's not moving. But it is attempting to do the exact same thing it did before, which was just walk away.
And there doesn't seem to be any response to what I'm saying to it, no. I would assume. Great. I don't even know what purpose we're going to serve other than... Like, I'm just going to look at Malkith and go, I don't know what to do other than, it can't understand me, and we can't tell what it is, so what do we do?
I reckon we fucking take it down. If it was in this little battle, I think it's best to just take care of it.
This thing caused those Faunaforged to freak out the same way the dragon did. So this might cause issues, or at least it was giving them directions or something to cause harm to something else. there might be more of them out there like this.
Mm-hmm. But basically, like the three, I think what you're putting down is that we probably need to take care of it.
Either take care of it or take it back to the ship so we know exactly what's happening.
I also love the image that you're wrestling the cat while you're telling me.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can right now. I'm just getting like drug along. It's like pushing me, and I'm just like, yeah, guys. So if you guys would like to help me with
no help,
I feel
No,
like
you can
assistance may be required at this point.
You're doing a great job, buddy. I don't need to help you. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember what my injection arrow does, so I need to look it up.
What's the range between me and this thing?
Whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm going to inflict wounds on it.
Cool.
I'm going to shoot.
All right. Roll,
that's what I do.
Roll your attacks.
You fucking son of a... Yeah. Natural one.
17 to hit on the first attack.
17 misses.
Oh, God. 22 to hit on the second attack.
That hits.
Okay. Re-rolling that d8. Not much better, but better. 9 damage.
Hell yeah. All right. Looks pretty hardy. It's still doing okay. It does flinch like away whenever the attacks come. It seems to just have a response to literally almost like skirt away from something that is harming it. But after that quick little skirt, it just continues trying to walk forward.
All right.
Any final actions? Not final, but
let me go. Let me go first. Let me go first.
To one more round.
Do you think? I'm going to use my action to do Path of the Grave and give the next hit weakness, vulnerability to.
Vulnerability. Yep. Cool.
Do you want to do something, Balmore, since you're holding it?
You guys.
I am since I'm right next to it. Since I'm right next to it, I'm catapulting it. We're not catapulting that probably said that the wrong way. I'm not going to catapult the cat, but
yeah, I was double checking. I was like, I don't know.
I knew as soon as I said it, I was like, somebody's going to be like,
we're going to yeet the cat.
Cool.
I said we need to get it on the ship. That's the way I'm doing it.
That'd be kind of great though.
Get your ass on that shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it with catapult.
Sure. That's, I assume, a dex save.
I know damn well.
I'm gonna give that thing disadvantage because you're holding it. And
so yep,
rolls on that one. So whatever save it was, definitely failing.
Well. It was a dexterity save. Inflict wounds. You have to be right next to it, right? So you're Okay, so sneak attack.
Fine, you can hit me. You can hit me.
No, sneak attack. No, that's not sneak attack. It has to be a weapon.
A finesse weapon doesn't work for spells.
Okay, so that is. This won't hit you. It'll just hit him, and it's 16 damage.
Did you already double it, or is that just it naturally?
Oh yeah, no. Double. That's 32.
Hell yeah.
And I actually, by this point, Malkith, would I have gotten a webbing spear from you, or would I have to wait? Because I was like, if I have that already, I could use it.
I haven't.
Yeah, Vinny.
We can say you pass it over. Yeah, you got some stuff. We can say just don't use everything in this moment. But yeah,
no, absolutely. But I'm just thinking, okay, if we want it to stay, if we don't want it to move, I'm gonna throw this webbing sphere at it.
All right. I don't remember what the thing says. So you're gonna.
So basically, we got Malkith gathered for the audience's sake. Malkith gathered a couple of webbing sacks from these spiders. I am going to throw it as an improvised weapon. And if I hit, they are restrained. So I'm assuming this would be like the same attack bonus as an unarmed strike.
Yes.
Oh, cool! I get a +2.
It's a big change from +11, huh?
Yeah,
you can actually do dex instead of strength, though. I think that's appropriate in this situation. So
okay, so I can add +5 then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Yep, that hits.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I just throw it, and I think I'm trying to get it so it doesn't also get Balmore. And what it says, just to remind you, on it, it covers them with webbing. It's restrained. On its turn, you can use an action to attempt to make a DC 11 strength check. I'm sure it'll be fine, but it buys us a little more time at least.
Yeah. It has to use its action to do that, and it does not want to use its action to do that in this moment. Instead, its ears, which are back, are going to come forward. It's going to point its head at the ground, and we're going to release out a massive sonic shriek. I would like all of you guys to make Constitution saving throws.
All of us?
No, the three in the fight.
I was like, hold on.
You guys are hearing it, I will say, but it's not.
12.
12.
6.
Oh, this is kind of great. One.
For whom, Vinny? For whom?
You all take 16 thunder damage for one.
16? Ow.
16?
16. Yeah, I rolled really well. And then you are all stunned until the end of this thing's next turn.
God damn it.
I mean, I wasn't getting up anyway. I'm down for the count.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I only have 17 health. Like, what are you like?
Okay, so someone let me know that, and I'll come over and help.
No, we got the cleric. We got Mal. We're good, but we appreciate you.
So for stun, just so you guys know, you're incapacitated, can't move, and can barely speak. So for now, enjoy that state. So
Yeah, definitely feels particularly horrible.
yeah, if there is something you want to attempt to do, go ahead. I believe is incapacitated no actions as well.
There's
You
nothing we can do.
You
Anything.
can't do anything.
Gonna
You
go ahead and
basically
cough
lose
up-
a turn.
That's
gonna
why
go ahead and
stunning
cough up
strike's so
blood real
great.
quick.
What'd you say, Belmore?
Gonna go ahead and cough up blood real quick. Other than that,
It's a
I
free
can't do
action.
anything else.
Oh, hey, roll me a death save.
Can I cough
Yep.
up blood as a free action, please? Thank you.
What? I don't roll death saves.
Roll
You
me-
roll a
roll
d20.
D20.
You don't add anything. You just roll it.
I think it's 10 and above. You live.
Yes, 10 and above is a save. 9 and lower is a fail.
Is that not
That's a
one?
nine. That's a
That
9.
one is 2 fails.
Yeah, no,
Nine.
sorry, his
That's
facial
a
reaction
9.
was 9. Cool. You lose one death save. You guys watch. Ruff feels part of them dying.
Yeah, rough. Immediately dash. Gonna use bonus whatever she has to do to
Yep.
dash and get there.
She's 700 feet away, 800 feet away. So, but Ruff jumps off the ship and just starts going right towards. Cool. That'll be a while.
I think as I'm stunned, like staring in horror at Balmore, as like we tried to do this and now our friend is dying. Great.
Cool. So everyone misses a turn. It comes back to its turn. Now it's going to use its action to try and get out of this thing.
Well, it's a DC 11 strength check, so I think you're probably fine, but...
I mean, there's always a chance. There's only so many numbers there. Okay. It rolled a 14. So it didn't succeed by a wild amount, at least. It frees itself and then again continues to walk forward.
Just leisurely?
Yeah.
Do I have to do another death save?
No, that we basically preemptively did your death save. So now it's back to you guys again, and we don't have an actual initiative going, so you all can act in any order. If you want to roll another death save for fun, you can do it.
I'm gonna cure wounds, Balmore.
So no more death saves.
I have bad luck. I will roll a 1.
Yeah,
Right.
you would be
Let's
permanently
avoid
dead
this.
if you do that. Yeah, let's not.
You regain automatically max hit points for the dice roll, so it's 12 hit points for me.
Okay.
Incredible.
Nice. Thank you so much.
God, great cleric, so great.
They're really good when your party goes down a lot.
Yeah.
And we will continue to do so.
Yeah, you have 2 players that have health, so.
Is it so, Vinny? Just for clarification, it's walking away or walking towards the pangolin?
Away.
Okay. Do we
Put
want
me
to
at
keep
12
attacking it?
No, it's going to kill you again.
It does at this point look damaged, I will say. So, like, you can keep going if you wish, but it is definitely taking the hits. But that is a warning. It did just let out. You guys.
Yeah.
Balmore's just gonna stand up and say, "Fuck that."
Yeah. I think I stand up and like with your permission, I put a hand on your back and I'm just like, Yeah, maybe let's not risk that again. We'll just go back and figure out what to do with... Oh, what the fuck?
Like, yeah, I've almost died plenty of times. Me dying to a giant cat would be poetic. I'm just gonna go that way. And he just like limps and it's like swaying and trying to walk back to the pangolin.
I'm gonna let you lean on me if you would like to.
Yeah, at that point.
And I would like to remind you that Phelan is a whopping 5'4", so Balmore is just like
only 4. I'm 5. He's 5'8". He's 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just like leans on your shoulder, like kind of like a crutch. Just...
Yeah. Definitely, like, kind of have a awkward hand on your back, but trying to be comforting. Look at Mal, like, we should probably go back.
But at least we know that animals.
I know that face. I know that face. That is the I'm about to do something fucking stupid face.
It's only 30 feet away. It's back around to your guys' turn again.
Look, if you turn, I just immediately, if I look over and notice you about to do something dumb, like if you turn around and fight it, I'm going with you.
Did we get when we leveled up last session, is that count for now or no? Okay. Then I'm just going to begrudgingly continue on.
None of us like this. Like, I think I even say that. I'm like, listen, none of us like this, but I don't want him. I know, buddy. I know. It's the worst.
Wait, confused. What do you mean by none of it counts? What was I did?
Oh, we didn't get like a long rest or anything.
Oh,
because when you level up on D&D Beyond, it will like refresh things, but that's not what happened. So I think that, like, Phelan, I'm gonna go to Malkith and do that awkward, like,
so angry.
pat on the shoulder.
Not happy about this.
What?
Not happy about this.
I know you're not. It's very obvious. Neither am I.
Just gonna shoot off my burning hands into the sky.
Okay.
Balmer's gonna look over and just be like, "I'm not hit," and just like cough up blood somewhere. Like, me either. This is horrible. Just keeps walking.
Yeah, whenever someone makes that sound, you know that's not a good sign.
I think when you make that noise, I look at Mal and all I do is just gesture. Like, listen, like a friend.
So all your friends are away for like a minute. Nympheria and Kellyot. What are you guys up to? You guys and Leon are with the pangolin.
Yeah, Cal's didn't take the lead on this one. He doesn't know animals for shit.
Yeah, so Nim is going to first, because they see that the pangolin is clearly very shaken up still. Nympheria is going to cast Animal Friendship on this little pangolin to let them know that we are friends and not foes. So this pangolin needs to succeed a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me, because I'm very charming. Good.
What kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
All right. It's so sad. It rolled very well, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure it has negatives to its intelligence or mental stats. Yeah. 13.
If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Okay. So it is charmed by you?
Yep.
Okay. This does work with beasts. This is a weird amalgamation that doesn't count as either, but I like letting things half work for Faunforged because I think it's fun.
For purposes of just helping the little guys.
Yeah. The thing is just a quaking mound of metal, and eventually with the animal friendship, it slows the like shiver just a little bit. It's still not the happiest, but it is calming down in an environment where it's not directly being assaulted by anything. And then a screech goes off 150 feet away.
What was that? Should we worry about that?
I mean, Belmore said he had it tied up, so maybe it's just like pissed off that it's tied up.
I hope you're right. Okay.
I don't know.
All right, well, if anything, I'm going to now cast Speak with Animals because this fella is calmed down enough where I can communicate with them.
All right.
Helia assists by just like gently petting one of the giant pangolin scales. There.
Sure. I'll give advantage on whatever. I don't remember what Talk to Animals is. I think, does it have to make a save, or is just naturally you guys are able to speak now?
Yep, it's just straight up, I'm going to talk with this.
Cool. Cool. The one eye peeking out through all of the layers just kind of like stares at you in that weird, like pseudo communicative way that it has before with the other Megafaunaforged. It doesn't seem to be like wanting to start anything. It seems if I don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. You know, he's being good in his little cocoon for now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up to them and I'm gonna go, "Hey, buddy, how can we help? Because it looks like you're kind of hurt in places."
Have any of you guys seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Oh no, are you gonna make me cry?
You just get a response of a very simple hurts.
That's messed up. Sure,
I know. I realized this. I was like, this sucks.
My heart already. That scene ruined me. But anyway,
I cried the second that scene happened.
Fantasy PETA's coming for your ass, Vinny.
It's fine. They always are. It's
anyway,
Megafaunaforged. But yeah, it just says hurts.
With that being said, what do you think would work better on a Megafaunaforged? Mending or cure wounds? Because they aren't really like wounds, but like clearly he's still hurt. So I'm like,
so there are very specific spells and ways to fix a Megafaunaforged or Faunaforged in general. It's actually there's a Word document for that, and a few of the people here have actually seen that and the stuff that's used for it. I would say mending would at least close any open wounds. So that would be probably the quickest, like, easy solution. But regular spells like cure wounds and stuff that heal things that are like alive with hit points and blood and stuff will not work on these things.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will cast mending on our pangolin friend.
All right. As you're doing that, like a lightning bolt, you watch as Ruff is just running by.
Ruff, what's going on?
Nope, she's gone.
Does not answer, just keeps running.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
They've gotta have it. They gotta be okay, right? Like, can we see them from where we are?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Make a perception check. No, I'm kidding.
Is there anything else, Kelly?
Maybe it's just really heavy.
Is there anything else, Kelly, in theory, want to do before the rest of the gang rejoins you in a couple seconds?
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, did you have anything?
No. Did you... Like, Kelly's, like, looking through, like, his stuff, and he's like, do you think that pangolins like bagpipes?
In this one state, probably not. I feel like...
Probably not.
Rattle everything a little bit more. But... I'm going to gently place my hand on top of... I'm probably tall enough, right?
It's fairly large with the spikes out, but you watch the spikes slowly relaxing. So you are able to like get onto where there's like other scales of it haven't been ripped out. Like that was one of the issues, is they were acid burned and ripped out. So you're able to see spots where there are just like these open gashes that, as you cast mending, can actually stitch together those portions.
Good, wonderful. Okay, so I am going to just gently place my hand on the little pangolin and ask, what do you like to be called? Do you have a name?
Roll me a charisma check of your choice. Persuasion, performance. I think it's persuasion is probably the best one, but persuasion, deception, intimidation, whichever one.
Let's see. Got that breeze. Ooh, that is an at 19, Vinny. So +2, that is 21.
With it 21. I'm trying to figure out how I get you this information. How does the thing that doesn't actually speak tell you its name?
Before you did.
There is that method. Problem is this thing has a name. I think one of it's small. I don't know if you guys all really know what pangolins look like, but their hands are so small because they're anxiety little assistants to evil dictators.
Sir, the prisoners, they've escaped.
They've escaped.
Can I have some more, please?
One small hand just comes out and begins slowly carving letters into like the stone floor. And I will say they are carved in Druidic.
Ooh. And I'll be able to understand.
Yeah, you would be probably the only one I think who could understand it. And you learn that this guy's name is Kenai.
Kenai.
Oh, the beer. Oh.
I really like that name.
It's a good name.
I think it's a good name.
It's a great name.
How do you spell it for my notes?
Kenai. Not a keen eye, but like Kenai.
I'm sure it's got a keen eye also.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Kenai, it is wonderful to meet you. Is there anything else we can do for you while we're here? We kind of want to know if those creepy spiders told you why they were attacking you, because sometimes evil things like to go on tangents about why they're doing the evil things, and then it's like, well, then you just revealed your evil plan to us.
As Nymptheria goes off on a tangent, talking about the evil of tangents. As you try to ask, like, what happened here to take a Monster of the Week line. It doesn't really have a response. And, like, when you ask what it wants, it's just like, rest.
What does it want?
It wants. I think he wants rest, which is extremely understandable given the things he just went through. So,
Heliot's face appears from around the other side of it, and he's got like this big grin on his face. He's like, "Does it want to come with us?"
do you want to come with us? We have a big. I don't know if you know what a ship is, but we have like this big. I don't want to say vehicle because it's not a vehicle, but technically it's a
big
vehicle.
floaty piece of wood.
It's a water vehicle.
What he said. We have a big floaty piece of wood, and it could absolutely fit you. And we have another. We have another friend who is similar to you, and her name is Lumina, and I think you two would get along.
I want Kellyot to roll me just a charisma check for the appearing out around the corner. Be like, you want to come with us?
That's a 15.
Okay, that's not bad. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with advantage, Nymptheria.
Okay.
We can say by this point, Ruff meets up with the whole gang that was trying to murder.
Whoa, hi, hello, we're good, it's okay, hi.
Hey, hello. That was a really good roll, Vinny. That was a 17, and you said what check again? Persuasion. Charisma. That's a 19 total.
Nice.
Solid. For the moment, seems very interested, but is going to curl up tighter and just cover its whole face for the moment.
Oh, you still don't have to be shy. It's okay.
He does. His evil dictator master his plans are about to not come into fruition and is very upset about it.
Oh no.
Well, we can take you away from that evil master.
So yeah, Ruff runs into Balmor, Malkith, and Phelan.
Ruff looks
Ruff?
pissed. Like, at probably the most mad you've ever seen her. Like, Ruff's like heavy breathing. Eyes are like that kind of like lowered glare. She's not even looking at you two. She's looking directly at Balmore, and that's it.
Yeah, I think a similar thing. Phelan just breathes in relief. Looks at Mal like, I mean, I'm not. I'm just glad it's not us.
She looks at you and just goes like she looks at you and just like tilts your head like to take a step away from Balmore.
You're going to hit him.
And she looks at Malkith and goes,
Just step away. Just step away.
Phelan looks at Mal like, do we need to? She's not going to move unless they're not going to move unless you force them to. Just like,
I'm just going to grab Faye.
Balmore's just gonna look up and just be like,
Malkith, you're gonna you said what?
I'm gonna grab Phelan and just bring her over with me.
Oh, okay.
yeah, Balmore's just gonna go, no. This happens every time I almost die. I understand. And like he walks up to her and he's like, sis, how are you? And he's like limping, his arms are wide, is about to give her a hug. And you just seen her lean back and just front kick him in the chest. And it's just like, my life, mine. And she's yelling in his voice, my life, mine. And she starts crying and picks him up and, dusts him off and is doing the sisterly things. But she knowingly put a dent in that man's chest.
Mal just walks over and just gives him a little pat on the back.
At this point, Balmore's like just trying to talk and he can't. He's gone.
Just real quick point of order, Vinny. With my passive of 20, my passive perception of 20, did anything fall off of the cat?
Oh. Well, with a passive 20 perception and a 20 investigation together, I will give you guys something. Remind me to look for that in a minute. But yes, we will see something that fall off of it.
I will have picked it up then.
Cool. I'll track it down, but for the Mo, we may move on from that scene. But I will say yes, something fell off.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Piggyback ride. Balmore's getting a piggyback or Ruff's giving Balmore a piggyback ride back to the boat.
All right. As the rest of you guys come on back, you see that Imtheria and Keliad are chatting with Kenai, who is just kind of just like, as much as he can, completely tenting himself with his own tail and spikes for the moment.
And because I just realized, I don't know, so I also know that because this is Megafaunaforged, therefore metal, I was like, ooh, I wonder if I could, like, I don't know, just make him... I wanted to, like, make him, like, or something he could, like, play with if he wanted to.
Like what?
Like, no, because I have Druidcraft, like, a cantrip. I could just, like, make
a tumbleweed?
I can make him a tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Kaliat's just there, like, the most, like, unwounded part of this penguin's body is just, like, giving little pets and scritches to be like, you did such a good job. You did such a good job running away from those mean spiders.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna use Druidcraft to, I don't know, make some nice flowers bloom around our friend Kenai, and make just like a little patch of sunlight appear, and just make things, well, sunlight, because it's not really, anyway, you know what I mean. But yeah, it's just gonna make it a little nice and comfy for him.
Cool. The rest of you come up and are able to see that. Malkith, you pick up 5 dragon scales.
Ooh.
What?
That's some good shit.
Does anything from what we saw of the cat think it was made with dragon scales?
Nothing.
Like, do they look like it was part of its armor?
They're only one portion, which would be the underside, where it has almost like a scaled layer, like underneath where like the stomach would be. Is the only part that looks like it could have been from it, but it's still weird.
What color are they?
As you look them over, they're actually white scales that are painted black.
Okay. And you said 5 of those?
Yes.
All right.
I see Lark's face right now as if they've just discovered something.
Don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it.
I'm worried.
Don't even worry about it. We're not there yet.
Type it in the chat, man.
Nope. You guys get to do it live.
Oh,
So
is it another element? Okay. God damn it.
just shh.
You guys come back again to watch Kellyot and Nymptheria doing various playtime with these guys. Eventually, Nymptheria, with your specific stuff, Kellyot, with your like rubbing and encouragement, the shivering does eventually stop. The quaking stops that it has, and the like tumbleweed light show that you are doing in theory eventually like it pulls out just like one claw to just try to like poke at it.
I will say, this is the most hurt you've ever seen Phelan. Like, visibly
16
hurt.
whole damage.
That is the most hurt I've been in this entire campaign so far.
Kellyot, who has a black eye and is actively has a fucked up, like, broken nose. And it's just like, what'd you guys do?
It looks at Balmore on rough shoulders, looks at Malkith like, we tried to stop the cat and the cat nearly killed Balmore, so.
Wow.
You know that you heard that big noise?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We did hear
That
that.
really, you see, I just look at you and just go, that really fucking hurt.
Ooh.
Ouch.
That's roughy.
Balmore just lets out a like trying to laugh that you cursed. It's like,
Yeah, Phelan's cursing, which is not normal.
You know they are feeling some type of way when they start cursing.
Would
You
it
know
make you
Phelan's
feel
feeling
better?
some-
Would it make you feel better to pet the pangolin?
He's friendly.
Does
His
the-
name's Kenai.
Oh, hi, Kenai. Does the pangolin want pets? I'm kind of seeing like, yeah, he seems better, but he doesn't seem happy. So, I mean, if he wants pets, but only if he wants them.
Always asking first is important.
I look at Nim like, you can ask him if he wants more scritches, but you seem to be dealing with it pretty well.
Yeah. Kenai, is it okay if my friend Phelan comes and gives you some friendly pets? They are very gentle.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I also kind of am looking to make sure Leon is all good because we have a tendency to forget about him, and I feel very bad about
It's
that.
fine. He's just there for the good times.
That's 17.
17? Yeah. But no, Leon's doing fine. Leon's watching this because this is like interesting. But the pangolin Kenai eventually just loosens up the armor a little bit, so you get like sight of the face, but not much else.
I'm just gonna gently give a gentle pet and look at it and say, I look at Nim, I say, if you can just let it know, it can stop me anytime.
You can stop them anytime. Just no biting.
No biting. Cool.
No point.
I'm thinking like a cat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It just looks relaxed for the moment and comfortable. It's not making noises, so unlike the other critters like Cha-Cha that like had a purr or something or had like a response, this thing still seems to be in a state where it's just not sending out an actual response of any sort, but it's doing okay.
It's traumatized.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little guy.
Yeah, 100%. This is like handle with caution. Like,
ASPCA music playing in the background.
Anyone have any ideas what the fuck this thing eats?
Do they eat? Question mark.
Yes, I don't know if anyone in this group would know. I'll say Balmore Ruff have a little bit of knowledge because they know the mechanic. There's an energy called Shade Force, which some spells and cantrips are based off of, and they kind of use that energy. Like it's almost like electrical darkness. That is the energy that it is that like kind of powers them a little.
Does any
Is
of
that-
our spells use that?
It's very specific because I literally just made it. I'll make it so it's accessible to you guys if you guys want to learn it in the future. But for the moment, I would say none of you probably really have that yet.
Nah, definitely not.
I want to ask a question, but Kellyot's too stupid to ask the question.
Kellyot is not that stupid, so can have moments of brilliance.
How does that relate to the stuff on like the rabid fang? Like, is it a similar energy?
There's a lot of unique energies down here. There's the like bluish energy that a lot of the fangs have. There's the like reddish purple that specifically the rabid fang has, and then there's like the more just pure purple that the Shade Force is. The Shade Force is literally because like if you look at our screens that we use for the elemental arc, it's that it is like black energy with like lightning, with purple lightning. That is what it is.
Cool.
So it's different enough. It's not the blast that you saw from that specific double-headed dragon.
Okay.
That is different.
Balmore, did you let us know what it eats?
Balmore just kind of whispers it in Ruff's like shade force. Like he'll say it. She'll say it for y'all.
Shade Force. Okay.
Those are the powers similar to Alexandria's, right?
I don't know.
I'm remembering.
Their thing is also a little different. There's a lot of things. I made up a lot of things for this, guys.
But there's two people on the boat who might be able to help us figure that out.
I was about to say we have Tate and we have Lumina, so they've got to have this Shade Force stuff to feed them, right? So
Yeah.
if Kenai wants to come with us, I don't know if Kenai wants to come with us, but if they do, then I'm sure we could be able to spare some Shade Force.
Maybe Gage knows as well.
Gage would probably definitely know.
Ask the Fautaforged if it would like food, and say that we're going to the boat and we can protect it until we have to let it go again.
We can offer food on the boat if you wish to come with, and we can provide shelter until you wish to depart.
This check has gotten lower and lower the more times you guys have been doing this. So I'm going to give you this one more time with advantage. Roll me your persuasion check.
Nim, you're doing so good.
I'll let Leon also give you a bardic inspiration.
So how much?
Because he has at least 2 more, I think. So
Did you roll with advantage?
First one was a 12. Should I roll again?
You have advantage, yeah.
Advantage, you might as well roll both times.
Well, that one was a 7, so I'm going to take 12.
D10 bardic, right?
Yeah.
Oh, D10 bardic. Okay, so that is 12 plus 3 plus 2. That's a 15. Yeah, it's 15.
Oh,
plus 3 was 17.
17.
Just kidding, I can't count.
Listen, math is hard, okay? I am not a math gay. I don't know who here is a math gay.
Okay, so that was a 17. Thank you.
Lumina. Kenai looks like he is still making up his mind about things, but does let out a small noise from inside that sounds like wind chimes, but then just kind of covers his snoot and relaxes on the ground for a few.
That was a beautiful noise.
Vinny, you've ruined me on this pangolin because you have all these beautiful images of like covering its nose, and all I can think about is the little sir, they have escaped, and that's all I can think of because of you.
Ruff. Go ahead.
It's not my fault.
Ruff is going to like kind of settle Balmore in the back a little bit and just look at everybody and like nod towards the ship and then just start walking back to the ship.
I'll instantly start following Ruff.
All right, follow Ruff, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to guide Kenai to the ship.
Guidance. Whatever you're about to say, Vinny, guidance.
Guidance to guide.
Whatever you have, whatever
I
is.
just I feel like you were just the back pat butt slap guidance every single time.
Guidance.
Guidance.
That was more than that. Anyways,
I feel like someone's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm going to bed," and Mal's just gonna be like, "Guidance."
Guidance.
You have a good night. You have a good nap, champ.
I'm gonna have a snack. Guidance.
I gotta go talk to this guy that I'm really nervous to talk to.
I keep wanting to say Lumina. Kenai does not waits until you're like walking away and does the thing of animals that just want to follow somebody who doesn't know that they're following. So like as you like eventually like Kenai does not let you move them, but as you like walk away a few steps, eventually like you hear a shuffle on the ground behind you, but then they stay like low. So eventually you figure out the pattern is you need to just like walk to the ship. And as you guys like start walking to the ship, like if you look back, you see it like lift its head up and look around, and then just like start crawling after you guys.
Scary.
It's very slow to get on the ship, and boy, this ship. Like Gage comes over, and is like, Chew, okay, I'm sure we can handle it.
This is Kenai. He can hang out with Lumina. I figured they could be buddies. Also Tate. I think there's enough room below deck, and if anything, I don't think he's going to stay with us very long.
Okay.
He just needs a place to rest.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that looks bad. Yeah, I should have some stuff down below. We can try to sort some of that. Dang. And, like, looks back. Most of you haven't been able to see a lot of it. This specific type of pangolin it's based off of is one of the ones that has a very long tail that's almost like a cape. And you see that like a lot of that is shredded, like destroyed. It got like the fact that it's alive, very impressive right now. And you watch Cage just like really wince and be like, yeah, we can. I'm sure we can fix some of that. Whew. And like Gage looks upset at this, and just goes down to Lobby deck.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you, Gage.
Thank you, Gage. Thanks.
Okay.
Right.
For the viewer's sake, can I pass out these items?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Phelan gets 2 vials of Violinous Ruin. How many did Belmore want?
5.
5 to Belmore. 2 to Nim. What did Kellyot want?
I took 4 vials of the acid.
Okay, so you got the last 4. No, that's the last 4. I think that's right. 5, 4... 1,
Do we want to save any for Naya? I'm just assuming Naya went back to bed. Oh no, Naya went to DiGiorno.
I can share with Naya.
I can also share with Naya.
I can only give you 3, Kellyot.
3?
Yeah.
3 it is.
Okay. I give 2 pinches of Arcana Dust to Nim. I give a webbing sphere to Phi. And 1 to Nim.
Yeah, the webbing spear, we're just going to say you gave it to me earlier because that's what I used against the cat. Yep. So.
And then I'm holding on to 10 slats of spider mech metal.
Ooh.
Which I will instantly start forging into a half plate armor.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to fix yours and you're just going to make a whole new thing?
Yep.
Wicked. Very excited. Cool. You guys got to share some items. It takes a bit. Kenai eventually goes down below deck, and like opposite corner. It's the like you have to introduce 2 cats, like just opposite corner of Lumina for a while.
For the door.
It's gonna take
sit myself in the middle. Keep them apart.
But eventually, Gage is like, all right, let's keep moving on unless we're stopping longer. I don't know that all of us got sleep, so I'm going to go to sleep at the wheel again, unless anyone has an issue with that.
No, that's fine. I'm going to go actually trance. I looking a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to sleep with these guys down below.
With that level up from last session, we did get like my items that I created. I did get those, right? Like I have them.
Yep. We're about to take a long rest, and after your long rest, you will technically have everyone will get that complete level up, long rest in, and get their items and resources from the level up completed.
Okay. So basically, I don't have it right now. Okay.
I mean, you could, but we can just say middle of the night. You're like finishing them up, like getting them that spit polishing them, getting them fully ready, and good to go. So, but remember that this was also in the middle of the night, in the middle of a night watch. So now second shift starts, which I think Balmore was going to be awake for anyway. So it kind of fits that Balmore can just sit and work on stuff while somebody else. I remember who the other person was. Maybe it might have been Irona, who's doing the night watch.
I mean, yeah, Kelly can do another watch because he only needs 4 hours of sleep anyway. So
Kellyot and Balmore, you can finish the second half of the watch, and then you guys will all complete your long rest, get your level up, get fully restocked.
And it won't be.
Yeah, Vinny, question about that. Do I need? How much of a stickler are you for like arrows? Can I just assume on my downtime I'm making new arrows?
Regular boring arrows.
Yeah.
We just whenever, like, we'll just assume long rests and stuff. You just making a couple here and there. You make them out of new things.
Cool.
When we make special fun arrows, that's a separate thing. But
yeah, for sure.
yeah, so you should never really run out unless I specifically be like, this person throws a fire explosion into your bag to ruin all your arrows.
Oh God. Well, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Malkin!
You pissed him off real bad.
What did you do?
Can I do that?
Please don't.
You could burning hands my bag of my quiver if I pissed you off badly enough.
Yeah, break the strings and all the extra strings for the the bows.
You know, if I said PvP was a yellow, it becomes a green now as Phelan launches themselves at Malkin.
Suddenly green.
My idea, though, I would like to, before Phelan goes to bed. Hey, Phelan, can I see your bow? Just while you rest, I wanna tinker with it a bit.
Can I ask what you plan to do? You see, I'm like holding it like a teddy bear, like very protective.
Oh, it's just gonna be something. It's like a thank you for helping me when I was hurt.
I trust you. It's very heavy.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I can work with this.
You wonder how this not very buff, not very muscular star elf carries that thing.
He's like, I should have had Ruff grab this. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can do this. All right.
Okay,
when you wake up, this should be ready.
I'm gonna go lie down, and you just see me curl up on the deck.
Good night.
All right. Are you any other supplies for your nighttime crafting, or are you good to just?
You don't have that armor yet, do you, Malchus?
No.
I'll hold off.
Okay. Sorry.
And just for your knowledge, Phelan definitely has nightmares while they trance and makes a couple of concerning, sad noises. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
This poor girl. Person.
They're not doing well.
Yeah.
They're not doing great right now.
You and Ruff, both of you, screaming in your sleep, sob.
Cool.
I wouldn't say screaming, like a little bit of a sob.
Middle of the night, Tate is relieved of duty when Gage wakes up, and Tate goes and tries to bond with Kenai in the middle of the night. So, like, you see that in theory down below for a little bit. As Gage is like, all right, you get your required by law 3 hours of sleep. I'll take over.
This labor laws say you need
Yeah.
it.
And yeah, the next morning, 4 hours later, you guys all wake up refreshed.
Oh, it feels good.
With a level up. So yeah, solid wake up.
Feeling particularly invigorated.
Ready to take on the day, and wherever are we almost there yet?
Balmore's just gonna hand a pair of shoes because he's already wearing a pair of boots. He's gonna hand I was gonna ask you about this. Am I only allowed to have one? Because I have two characters. Just will only one of them have it?
Only one of them would wear. We need to double check what the rules I wrote for that. I think one of them has to wear it, but both of them get the effects. But I'll have to double check.
Okay, yeah, because there is the shared attunement,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure that even that. Okay,
If this thing doesn't require attunement, that means one of the bodies. It's weird. I don't know. It's a homebrew. It's weird. We'll look at it later. for now,
I love this. It's a homebrew. It's weird.
I don't know.
I'll rock with it. I like the homebrew so far. There hasn't been an item I don't like, so this is.
Oh
good.
my god, it's so cool. It's so
but yeah,
freaking cool.
Then Balmore is gonna put on his new Nike. His new boots.
Air Jordan.
Nikes.
Just a little swoosh, like embroidered on the side of these boots.
He has your bow. He has your bow, Phelan. But you notice that he just takes a running step off of the crow's nest and just through the air just runs down to you.
I think I run over, like, expecting to, like, catch you and then see you, like, what? How did you do that?
Like, they're kind of new. I need to do some stuff with them. But yeah. Oh, also, here's your bow. And he hands you your bow. And I'm hoping this is by the rules of it. It should work, but it really comes down to Vinny. I infused it with repeating shot, so now you don't need ammunition. So
That's cool.
you should just pull the string, and as you pull the string, an arrow should appear.
That's sick as fuck. Okay.
Cool. You see, I look at the bow. I look at you. I look at the bow. I look at you, and I go, "Do you take hugs, or is that weird?"
Fine. He just like reached over and gives you a hug.
Hugs you and like visibly kind of like this is like just says, "This is one of the nicest things anyone's ever given me. It might be the nicest thing anyone's given to me. Wow, I didn't even know you could do this."
I'm going to thaumaturgy
tinker.
a whisper into Balmore's ear. So good. I'm really proud.
What did you just say?
So good. I'm really proud of you. Balmore's just gonna be like, all right. Thank you for being
good?
proud of me.
I didn't say that. I just said this is one of the nicest gifts you've ever given me. I mean, I am proud of you. That's true.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I didn't say that
In
until
addition,
now.
It's also a +1 longbow now, so you get +1 to your attack rolls and damage rolls.
So I actually
I was
already
gonna
had
say
I already had a +1 longbow, but I really appreciate that.
Oh,
Is
that
it
makes
plus
me
2
sad.
now?
Is it +2? Did you give me a +2 longbow?
That'd be cool as fuck.
I mean,
what
it does say it grants a +1
It doesn't
bonus.
say anything that disagrees with that, so I will allow it to be a +2.
Okay, I will
That's-
say right now that's a rare item, and I just think that I'm gonna get murdered now. It's gonna be great.
No, please.
Murder?
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 Yeah, no, I'm gonna
I have
allow
a-
that. So yeah, no, that works.
I have a +12 to attacks now. Thank you, Balmore.
Okay.
I think I look at Balmore kind of concerned, like, are you okay?
Like, yeah. I hope I'm not hearing things again.
Again.
That's gonna make this real strange.
Again?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ruff sometimes likes to play jokes and whisper things in my
Oh.
ear from far away.
Maybe that was rough.
Maybe? He like looks up and Ruff's like yawning and stretching, like not even looking at them. She's just like looking up and like looking around. Like, God, she's like, please stop. Like he just like looks up at her and is like, hey, don't whisper stuff at me. Like unless it's an emergency. Also, when did you learn to speak something I've never and no one else has ever said?
I'll kick
Ruff
you,
just
little
like
shit.
Ruff just like ignores everything he's saying. But yeah.
I'm already pissed at you, and now you're saying stupid shit. I'm not.
Yeah, Ruff is like, I could come down there and kick the shoes off of you if you want.
Wow.
Also,
This
he's
is
gonna.
gonna cause so many sibling fights.
Fight. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you for that,
Well,
though.
thank
'cause now
you.
that helps me.
Thank
but yeah,
you. Really.
You're welcome. I would actually like to see that in action whenever you get a chance. I don't know if it'll work. I'm hoping. I'm kind of new to this.
Okay. I look around to see if there's anything I can safely shoot on the boat to
Elliot
show it
or
off.
Kellyot puts a apple on his head.
No.
The freaking apple.
No. Not after last night.
But you're better now. And you hit it last time.
You hear?
No, I did not.
Do it.
No.
In my ear, Elliot's ear.
In your
My ear?
Yes.
What the hell? I whip around with the arrow. I'm
Do
like,
it.
who said that? Who said that?
Do it.
Like, I'm like,
Did you
Phelan is now-
knock?
Why is Palpatine in her ear?
Do it.
Wow.
Phelan's now.
Also, cool
I don't think you understand.
now.
Phelan
did
is
you draw the-
freaking out.
Did you draw the string back when you did that?
Yes. I drew the string.
Do I describe it, or what do you see?
Yeah, describe it. It's your add-on to the item. I'll let you describe this part.
With how Balmor works, I think as soon as you draw it back to like its full extent, you just see like a blue mist for a second, and then as it shoots up from through the length of your arm, you just start seeing a wooden arrow appear.
Okay, that's incredible. Who the hell just whispered in my ear?
Okay, so yeah, I heard whispering too. So like, I'm a little nervous here.
I don't hear anything.
Can
If
I?
only someone had Zone of Truth.
Yeah, you want to know who has Zone of Truth?
I know.
The guy who's being a dick right now.
I know.
Actually, can I cast Detect Magic?
You can.
It's a cantrip. You're not gonna see
Yeah,
me
it's only
casting
when he's actively using it. But yeah, you can have it up so you can sense it.
You gaslighting, gatekeeping girl boss? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast it and not say anything, and just it's up for 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna cast it and just be like, okay, just in case.
We'll just wait.
All right.
I'm just gonna pull back the arrow and go, another time, Kellyot.
Dang it.
Why are you such a glutton for me shooting arrows at your head?
Because I think it'd be cool. Also, apparently I have magic powers now.
I pull
That's
back
right,
the
right.
arrow, I'll fire it at the apple on your head. What did you say, Mal?
I said that's what I've heard. I've heard Kellyot has magic powers.
Yeah.
I mean, I did see that. All right, I'll fire a shot with my plus 12.
AC 20 for the apple.
Nat 20.
It's a good test.
Yeah, you see, just like with barely any effort, pull back the arrow appearing and just steel-eyed, still a little upset from the mysterious whisper. I just let it fly and it just perfectly goes into the apple.
Woo.
Getting better every
I
day.
like that Kellyot's more excited.
Yeah,
That's
Phelan's
cool
like, I'm doing this for you, bud. I'm doing this for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, Gage is not gonna have any apples on this boat by the time Kellyot's done with it. He's just like, do it again, do it again.
No, I'm not doing it again. We need those for breakfast, and I'm gonna take the apple and just pull the arrow at it and like slice away at the part that didn't have arrow at it and start eating it.
There you go.
Fine.
As you guys continue on your journey for a little bit, Gage goes below deck, and Nympheria, knowing that you're at least probably down there for part of it, you at the very least will get a first-hand experience watching Gage using Shade Force magic. It's a couple very simple spells and cantrips that it actually rebuilds, and it's very hard because there's a lot to rebuild on Kenai right now, but just going at a couple of the spots where the missing scales are, Gage like reaches in and the electrical purple energy like goes into Kenai a little bit, but then the dark magic, the black shape begins to form into one of the scales, and like you can tell it's different. Like it definitely isn't the same as actual metal being there, but for now it is a, what is it called? Replacement. It's like a cap. It's like a crown for
A stopgap
yeah,
measure.
it's just there to hold a place for now, until actual like mechanized work can get done to it. So at the very least, it's healing some of the Megafaunaforged, their health, even if it is not completely fixing the problems. This creature, if you guys do end up interacting or using Kenai in any form, has a tremendous detriment to its AC right now because of all of the stuff that's been done to it. And it will until it gets actually fixed. But slowly Kenai can get healed during the trip at the very least.
And I ask Gage a question.
Sure. Gage is just like giving some light similar to kind of what Kellyat was doing, giving just like slow, meaningful like pets while also using the other hand to like slowly churn and cat. It's almost the way Gage is casting, at least. It's kind of like churning a tumbler for a safe, where it's churning it one way, then churning it another as you're watching these little bits of electricity and shadow come out of their hand.
Well, how are you? First of all, how are you doing that? That is really, really neat. Second of all, could I learn some of that magic?
I mean, I guess technically, I learned this for some of my artificing days. I took a lot of interest in Faunaforged, keeping them safe, and like Tate hops up on his shoulder, and I care about taking care of them, especially ones like this that I don't think this thing could hurt a fly unless you forced it to. So I try to learn stuff that'll take care of it, and it's probably something you can learn. I learned it specific, like in a mechanical shop. Like that's where I learned it because we were fixing them back at Mesetopolis. It's also it's part of the work that I got done. And Gage, again, like besides shorts, doesn't wear a lot and has like the actual like scars from top surgery and stuff that are integrated with wire lines that are very similar to Megafaunaforged metal. And has like tattoos and stuff that also have Megafaunaforged metal that embedded into it. And you see that they have parts that are just slightly mechanized from their years of doing various things with the artificing, ranger, and bloodhunter sects that they've joined.
So is there any, well, I don't know if the garage has been, or mechanical shop, I don't know if any of that has been rebuilt since the incident that happened yay long ago, but if they're still around and if they're open to taking on apprentices or other willing learners.
I think so. I think Rippert's still there. I think I actually stopped in there and saw one of those two. Just points up in the general area where the Kinku are. Saw one of them around there during that time I was visiting. So yeah, it should be open. It's needed. There's a lot of the what do they got? The rats, the rat fauna forge there. So it's important for them. But and I could try to show you it. It does usually require some expertise in just like gestures at giant metal creature. But I could try. I mean, if you guys are taking care of Kenai,
yeah,
that's how to heal him.
That's kind of why I asked, because in case we ever encounter this again in the wild, I would love to be able to do more than just mending.
Cool. We can say you guys take some time, and you will not learn the cantrip this round. But, sorry, it takes a while to learn these things. But you can at least get the beginnings of it. So maybe on your return trip, you can have it mastered, or at least known to some.
Hell yeah!
So you begin the teachings of they begin explaining what Shade Force is and how it's an energy source that is from the Underdark, and you rarely ever see it above ground. It's in a lot of living things, but specifically it runs / makes up part of what Megafaunaforged are, and since Megafaunaforged are mainly underground, or at least that's where like their nests and habitats exist, it seems to be a big source for them. If we are good, I'm going to go on break and then we'll come back and finish this up.
Just want to say that I'm working on the armor the entire time. Once I'm done fucking with Balmore and Faye.
Why are you like this?
That was fun.
All right, yeah, you begin getting to work, and we can get more into that when we come back from break. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you. Hello, all. We're back once again. This time, I don't know what I was going to say here. It's fine. So, we are on the next day. You guys have leveled up. You all are level 5. You have a Megafaunaforged down below who is recovering slowly. Gage is teaching them theory at least a few things, at least some basic understandings of what Shade Force is. What would you guys like to do? You do have some of the day. Malcolm, you said you were going to be working on at least getting the beginnings portions of set up for your slats.
Just working on making a new set of armor for myself.
Hell yeah. Any other things you want to be doing?
I can go fishing if we want to get some more fish to try to sweeten the deal for Gage, since we promised him we'd give him other stuff besides money.
I do love this workaround.
I can absolutely fish as well, because I feel like...
I'm sorry, Vinny. The workaround? You mean hard work in exchange for goods that can be sold for money?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck, Vincent?
What a grift.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're the grift of capitalism. Anyway.
Yeah, because I feel like they would just want at least a little bit of a break from learning magic.
That's different. Yeah, no, you don't have to spend the whole day. We'll just say you guys spend some time doing that, figuring things out. But yeah.
Elliot has little pieces of apple on the end of his fucking rope dart, and he's fishing.
All right. Everyone who wants to fish, go ahead and roll me a survival. I think it was survival check.
Yeah, you said survival.
I have to fish and seeing that. Oh no.
Since you are using actual bait, even though it's an apple, but we'll consider it bait. I think you can add a +3 to the roll.
I would be adding bait if it was available.
I mean, I just use he's putting food on the end, and like if he had a cheeseburger, he's putting like a cheeseburger piece on the end. Like he's just like whatever I have, just dink, fish like that, right?
plus 2 to your roll.
+2. That's an 11.
Is there bait available besides Kellyot's apples?
I'll take the bait.
But you wish you had my apples.
I rolled an 8, even with my my expertise.
I will say there is bait available. Gage probably has some.
I rolled a 23.
Okay, with that +2 for bait, then that's the 10.
All right, so we had a 10, a 12, a 23, and I feel like I'm missing something.
Oh, I'm 11.
An 11. What's Balmore? Is Balmore joining in? Ruff joining in? They doing something else?
Balmore is going to be bows of the ship, just kind of looking at both of the Faunaforged and just trying to learn as much as he can about Faunaforged instead of being upstairs.
Relay that information to me.
And yeah, anything I learn, I'll share with the group. But yeah, I would like for him to start diving deeper into like Megafaunaforged, Faunaforged in general.
Yeah.
And Ruff is randomly finding out she has the ability to fly short bursts now, is like trying to sprint and jump and run on the air from one end of the ship to the other end, and just keeps doing that.
That won't end badly ever.
Oh.
Overshoots it, falls in the water.
No!
Now we gotta go fish for Ruff.
I used my 23 roll to pull Ruff out of the water.
All right. Deal.
No, I didn't go over. I didn't fall off. What are you doing?
No, Vinny. How dare you?
Now you got saved.
No. How dare you?
All right, so with a 23, go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Okay.
The other two of you fail.
Womp womp.
16.
With a 16, you get a flounder worth 5 gold. Hope you guys
All
are
right.
keeping track of all these fish somewhere. I am not.
I am. So 5 gold, and I know Irona caught a really good fish the other. So I think like Kellyot, somehow you have become the fish boy. You just bring like, here we got another one for Gage. You just mark it in the ledger.
Wait.
Fish.
So okay, so I have the okay. I don't know why I've been keeping notes with the fish. I have my 10 gold black bass, and then I think Irona, someone last session also caught one.
Mm-hmm. Irona did.
And then this one is
5
what?
gold a flounder. And
You
last
caught
time I
2
got a nat
fish.
20, but I didn't get any fish that would cost any money. I got a beaver Megafaunaforged.
You did. It was very good.
Now.
Was it 2 flounder for 5 gold apiece?
No,
Is that
one
what you
flounder.
said? Just one? Okay.
One fun.
So we're at 25. We only need 5 more gold to make good on Irona's
Well, I
deal.
think Balmore caught a couple fish way back in the. Do you remember what they were, Balmore?
No, Balmore didn't catch any fish.
I
Oh,
don't think
that
Ruff
was-
did.
Ruff slapped the water with lightning lure and
Oh,
killed
right,
a bunch of
never
fish,
mind.
and they just kept going.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, we
Very
do good
different,
things
very
around here.
different.
Ruff
Destroyed a
Alright.
micro
small,
ecosystem.
yeah. Ruff fed a small group of carnivorous creatures. It was great.
I mean, I will say, if you let us fish again, I will go again to see if I can get another fish for 5 gold.
No, I think
If you like,
once a day is a fine
Damn it.
trade.
if you like,
Oh.
someone put a net in the water. I'll slap the water again with lightning lure.
I'm gonna toss a net in the water.
We have one?
I'm gonna
You have a net?
find a net and toss it in the water.
You gotta pay to use my net. It's 10 gold.
No,
No.
I don't have that.
10 gold.
That's a grift. That is a grift.
You brought a
sounds
whole
like
other Megafaunaforged on my ship, and I haven't charged you yet for it.
Why would you charge us for the Megafaunaforged being on the ship?
That's your guy. That's on your side of the crew. That's not me. That's not mine. That's an extra guest you guys brought on.
He's not wrong. Or they're not wrong.
Oh, great. Well, I know where our 25 gold is going.
But
Yeah, your last guest also weighs more than all of you guys combined. So like,
He can't help that.
my ship can't help
This
it
stuff-
either.
This sounds a lot like you going, yeah, man, it's okay to bring him along, and now you're using that against us.
Yeah, we asked
maybe
you
so.
for permission. You didn't tell us it would cost money up front, and now you're saying it costs money.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
We'll figure it out when we get to
So I
the
was
next
trying to
place.
use my own equipment to pay me back in fish instead of gold. I don't know if you know this. Gold's really helpful.
yeah, we know that.
So while we're on the fucked up page, just thought you have to know your picture's right there next to mine. And Gage, who has been a little more ornery, and like you get the vibe it's because there is a really hurt Megafaunaforged on the ship, just goes up top next to the wheel and just leans on it.
Oh.
I am not in the mood to deal with Mr. Grumpy Pants today.
Grumpy kills.
It's at that point you hear in your ear, murder.
No.
Stop it.
Okay.
Everybody's
So
yelling at the
actually,
same time.
Phelan actually whips around and pulls out her sword. Like they are freaking the fuck out.
I
Are
just
there
waved
ding-
to you from,
Whoa,
like,
whoa,
seeing
whoa.
you upset,
You waved
I'm
to
just
me?
waving to you from
I
the other
look-
side of the ship. just chuckling behind his mask.
What the hell, Mal?
Just goes back to hammering.
If this were a video game, you would just see Phelan will remember this. Sorry, false alarm. It's Mal being a dick.
Ah, classic.
Called it.
I love classic.
I think so. Balmore, you know when you thought I said a thing to you and we thought it was rough? I think that was Malkith.
But why would he compliment me for your bow?
Did you say something, Mal? Because all we heard was nothing.
Why not?
Balmore looks up at Malkith and uses message to whisper in his ear. I can whisper things too, bud.
I like that.
Welcome to ASMR.
We're just whisper friends now.
I love how we're just watching Balmor and Mal just stare at each other, and we're just like, okay.
Literally, like the scenes in Death Note where it goes to just red and blue for Light and L, and we're just like,
What's wrong with these two?
Y'all are
staring at each other weirdly for an hour.
We do any type of gambling, and it's Mal and I in a room. We won instantly.
We're playing
Ding, ding,
Fate next time we get to a table.
Yep, that's a wrap.
Yeah, I think for the rest of the day, I am working on another potpourri bag.
Poopery.
Nice.
Kelia is trying to get in good with Gage.
I was just gonna say, Nim is literally just over apologizing to Gage at this point and like offering them things. Like, I'm so sorry. Can do extra chores. I can help around. I can take Tate on walks. Does he go on walks?
I mean, his job is walking, so you don't really need to take him on a walk.
Well, I can accompany him on walks.
You could maybe fit down there, right? Maybe if you wild shapes. I wonder if two of you walks would get more power.
Nim immediately wild shapes into a platypus.
All right. If you go down below deck, you see Tate has a little, it's like a gerbil wheel set up that literally runs the power and angle of the ship. That Tate just walks on all day.
I go over to Tate. Do you mind if I join you?
It just keeps going. This is very confused.
I join him.
You also can't talk in wild shape form, just so you know.
Oh, never mind. I just join him then.
Can animals not talk to each other when they're animals?
Plunge.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just a regular platypus.
You're just making platypus noises at a Faunaforged, and he's just like...
Eventually, we can make like a Transformers subclass for Druid or something. I don't know.
My God, that'd be amazing that you could wild shape into metal. Oh, that'd be so cool.
What in the Life, Death, and Robots? So we love it.
I was thinking that exact same
I
fucking
also love Life, Death, and Robots, but that's just separate.
It's a good show.
It's really good. It needs another season.
Does Gage have a beard?
No.
No.
I'm here to
Gage.
know, but...
Does he want one?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Guy self.
I don't know. Try to sell him on it.
Yeah, no, Kelly will just be like taking out like a little like pack of like Underdark themed cotton candy and be like, "Hey man, wanna see a cool trick?"
Yeah, sure.
Check this out. And he just shoves a whole bunch of it in his mouth and eats it and just immediately grows a beard.
You know what? We're gonna just roll. All right. As that's the most unexpected thing that could possibly happen in the middle of a conversation, Gage just starts laughing because doesn't know how to directly respond to that in any way. Okay. I didn't
Right?
know Drow could grow beards, and wow. Okay.
Me neither. Yeah. Wanna know who gave this to me?
It's impressive. Sure.
A guy who fucking hates my ass.
Oh.
One of the palace advisors back at Bassett gave this to me as a gift.
Oh, that's nice. I'm confused about your relationship with this person now.
Well, you know, it was like, thank you for trying to help save the city and also protecting people, but also I don't like you, so, because, you know, there was this one time when I was like 17? No, 15. And there was a party at the palace, and it was like being all cool, and it was boring because all parties at the palace were boring back then. And so I may have collected and then unleashed 50 rats? I'm trying to remember how many times what they were yelling at me. I think it was 50 of the Megafaunaforged rats into the palace for fun. And he did not like that. So
I kind of understand. I kind of like the idea, though. The vibe you're going for, I agree with. It sounds like it could have been fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was for the most part. Like, the rats are chill. And they got to, like, you know, explore a new place.
And
it was awesome.
This person doesn't like you because you did that.
Yeah, I mean, they're like one of the people in charge of running the palace and stuff, so...
stomped on their territory a bit.
Yeah, I didn't...
So they gave you a thing to grow beards?
Yeah, so when they had to give, like, a thanks for helping out gift, they were like, what if we gave a thank you, but also fuck you gift? And so, now I got this beard.
We might have to ask Cindy to update the art.
And he's like, huh?
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage. You worked hard on this conversation. I'll give it to you.
I don't even know if I'm working hard on the conversation. He's just like shooting the shit at this point, and was like, you know what'd be really funny right now is if I just grew a beard in front of this man. It's a 3, so let's hope the next one's better. Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
It would really help if I can do math. What is 8 plus 6?
14.
14.
Great job. They look at you, look at the thing, and just shrug and grab one and pop it in their mouth. You guys grow identical beards. Like, color is the same, texture's the same, everything's the same. This grows one type of beard.
Feels the same.
So they also just have like a white beard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure, that's fine. It's based off of we'll say they made it based off of your genetics, so it was like we'll make him grow a drow beard, which doesn't exist. And now Gage just.
Hey, looking good. How do you feel?
I don't know how I feel about this. This is really adds to the rugged sailor look, I guess, but I don't know that I was going for that look. So we'll keep it for now. We'll see if I enjoy scratching it when I'm pondering off into the distance.
Yeah, you can also, the next time you're mad at us, you can like give us one of these. Oh, this is fun.
As Joe does the same thing.
Kelly odds just slowly being like, might keep a beard.
I want to.
Wait, guys, do I look hot with the beard? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
With the beard.
Yeah, you look okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm a platypus.
I think I have not forgotten that you think I'm the least attractive of the group, so I'm just like, yeah, you look fine.
Meanwhile, Kelly takes fine like a fucking bolt to the chest.
Ruff looks down and says, "Cool as fuck" in your voice.
Yeah!
Yeah! He's like trying to look at himself like in the reflection of the water, and he's like, yeah, I think that fucks. Yeah.
That fucks hard.
Hell yeah.
What does it mean that never mind.
It means it's cool, Phelan.
What?
You're gonna say it's cool.
Okay. It's confusing.
It's like an edgy way of saying cool.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm about as edgy as a dull blade, so that makes sense that I didn't get that. Don't nod your fucking head now, kid. How dare you?
I almost made it worse, too. I had to stop myself from making a joke.
You can make the joke. Phelan probably won't get it.
So I feel like in like an aside to Malkuth, he's like, God's lover, but sometimes it's like explaining slang to my mom.
I mean, I think we should.
I would like to.
Sorry, what were you saying, Mel?
I feel like we just got to include her in it all. I mean, it feels like a good learning experience.
Yeah, like I would explain it all to her for sure, But like, yeah, I immediately felt 10 degrees less cool the moment I had to explain what fucked meant.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Ruff. We're going to give Ruff the whole dictionary of fucking words and slang. And then anytime Phelan has a question, which is like, Ruff, and then Ruff will be able to give the definition that we've already given Ruff.
Malkuth, you're a genius.
I've never been told that before, but I'll just agree with you.
What was Balmore and or Ruff thinking a second ago?
Ruff is, first off, still skywalking from one end of the ship to the other. Like, just at this point, just kind of pacing, just having a good time. And as she's going back and forth, all you're hearing from her is just words like, "That's fucked up. That fucks. That fucks hard. That fucking hurts." Like, cool as fuck. She's just saying all of the words she's heard with fuck in it over and over again and just having like a ball, just laughing her ass off.
This is a reminder
Keep it
that
up,
this is
bro.
an adult fucking stream. I do love the idea of like flying overhead. That fucks.
Yep.
Yeah, my
Ruff,
God.
you're doing a great job.
You're doing a great job.
I don't know how I feel about all this. All right.
Phelan's gonna go continue working on the potpourri, and they're gonna sit next to Leon and just be like, "I need a break."
Balmor's
fucking
in the bottom
idiots.
like, Balmor's in the bottom like, what the fuck am I hearing up there right now?
Your sister
I do-
just going, "Fuck."
Like, I
Like
very
when
much
your
feel
cat-
that this
Oh.
game is Phelan and Balmor, and like they are like the brains to like the rest of us being like pinkies, and they're just like, oh my god.
You gotta get
You hear-
Phelan in the right situations. Phelan is a wee bit inspired from the lead Sarah from Guys and Dolls. So like, just get her drunk. Get him drunk.
Easy enough.
Oh.
Yeah, Balmor,
Ruff-
it's like if a
Pretty much. She's transitioned to saying the infernal, celestial, and primordial ways now. She's just going across. She's like, Ignon, Flynn, Craft. She's alternating between like common, infernal, celestial, and primordial.
I've never been so proud.
Some point, some random
Yeah.
glow in the dark parrots, bioluminescent parrots, just also start going again. Just start saying. And now it will
Some
echo in the
tiefling passing
cavern
through here
forever.
later. It's just gonna be like, what the fuck is cursing me out right now?
In Infernal.
Nature's mad at me.
Some poor infernal. No.
Somewhere a level 1 druid decides that they just have to switch classes.
As the day continues on, you guys fuck about, which is well earned, I say, after your last big scrap. You guys eventually start coming across an area with a multitude of trees that have been downed in front of the ship, and Gage's like, Tate, stop. Okay, well, this is stupid. This is either really unfortunate or it's a trap. I don't like either of those. I'll be honest.
So, sorry, what is it that's blocking our way?
A bunch
It's
of
like
trees.
down trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am immediately like seeing that this is my favored terrain and seeing that like I can kind of sneak around. I am gonna like basically, with the permission of the party, I'm gonna look at everyone. I'm gonna go, can I try something I just learned?
Sure.
Guidance.
Well, I don't need guidance for this
Yes.
one, but I appreciate you. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on everyone. And the way that it manifests from Phelan is it looks like like the blackness of a sky that slowly loses all of its stars. Like they're all just starting to flicker out around you. And you all have a +10 to your stealth rolls.
Hell yeah.
You just gave me +10 to stealth?
Yup.
Yeah.
On top of what you already roll, you get a +10, and you cannot be tracked except for magical means. It lasts for an hour, I have a thing of plants, so you see me actually like burn up a mistletoe to do this. And I am going to just stealth to go investigate, because if it is a trap, there might be someone there.
You did knowing that, Balmore and Ruff are definitely going to assist with sprinting off the ship and trying to stealth around.
Yeah, Kellyot will also assist with that.
I'm going to. Is it possible to make?
No. Kunai is large, so you could reduce if you use reduce and large. You can bring him down to a large creature instead of huge. That's the smallest you could currently, with one spell, make him.
Also, the plan is to come back to the ship, so he can just sit tight there, I guess, for a little bit.
All right.
People,
I
what would the passive perception of Malkith and Nymptheria be? Because I know you guys are the highest.
I'm 20.
Okay. Beep boop bop. Beep
boop bop. 17.
Not boo boop beep bop.
No. Bop.
Rocksteady.
Gotcha. Then Malkith, you will immediately notice that there are creatures hiding behind the down trees before anyone else. As people start to get off, it is about a 30-foot gap from ship to either side of actual land. There is land on both sides, but if you want to get there, you're going to have to go over 30 feet of water.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna sprint.
I know you guys can, because y'all got the cool shit.
I can't.
I'm not stealthing at all. I'm standing at the deck of the ship and making myself as visible as possible. The forefront of the ship.
Yep. And then Kellyot.
One, does Malkith share that with the group that you see that there's people there? Or creatures?
I will as soon as I get the opportunity.
Oh, okay. And then could I climb up to the crow's nest and stealthily glide behind them?
Glide?
I have a glider, do I not?
Yeah, you do. Well, no, you have the broken glider.
I
We used
repaired it.
bending on it!
Oh, you guys did repair it.
God damn it.
Hey, good job.
Guess I gotta let you do that now, huh? Sure, you can glide over. So you have the trees in front of you, and then land on both sides. Are you guys? Where is everyone going? Land on the left, land on the right, or trees in the front? For people who are
Depends on where the creatures are.
Balmore's gonna go. Balmore's gonna go left.
Okay.
And Ruff is gonna go right.
All right.
Look at us go. Full SEAL Team 6, 7.
Yeah, I can't get over the water. I have no way of getting over the water, so I'm just gonna have to find a place like on the ship to shoot from.
Sure.
You just gave
Come with me.
You just gave me plus 10, so like I'm rolling to start 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
If people would like to try stealthing, Kellyot, you can roll a disadvantage if you are going to stealth, but you're like flying on a glider right towards where the people are. So I don't know how stealthy that would be considered.
Yeah, I mean, even with disadvantage, it's still a 24. So
I was gonna say, can I make it a flat roll with if I'm trying to distract with thaumaturgy and everything?
Yeah. What are you doing with your? How are you distracting?
So I'm going to step up to the very front of the ship, right on the tip of the bow. I'm going to pull out my shield and just kind of like ignite with produce flames the side that's not covered by the shields, and use thaumaturgy and just be like, hold on, I got an accent. I fucking see you there, you son of a bitches. Come out and face me like men.
Cool. We could.
Also, Phelan, if you do want to come like into the thick of it, I'm pretty sure my into the thick of it, can carry maximum of 2 medium-sized creatures. So you could come with me if you wanted to.
As much as that would be amazing, I won't really be able to shoot very well, and that's what I'm better at.
Okay.
Unless you want to see Phelan try short sword combat with a shield, which would be hilarious. But not as good.
I will leave her to do what it is that they do best. So
yeah, I think that they kind of look over and go, right, upon hearing Malkith do the distraction, kind of like Mission Impossible roll into a more shadowy corner of the ship, because I rolled a 27 stealth.
Cool. In theory?
I'm just realizing now, because I'm silly sometimes. I could assist Phelan and water.
Oh yeah, there's shape water too.
I think shape water is 5 feet of water.
Yeah, I mean, you
Damn it, never mind.
You can make like small like spots to jump on, but for now we can say
absolutely.
Phelan is heading on ship unless that is the thing that you want to switch
I
to.
do appreciate that. We can table it for later for sure, because that's cool as
Got
hell.
it.
But I think for now I'm gonna roll into a corner and see if I can get see what's going on from there.
All right, can I get
I will say
stealth
Did
checks
we say
from
that
other people?
the distraction made it so I was having a flat roll?
Flat roll for you, yeah.
So that's a 35.
Cool.
Yeah, you said a plus 10?
Yep.
So that's 36 for me.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
and I'm saying I'm Phelan.
Okay.
And I rolled 19 plus 10.
29.
And
Plus
plus whatever
5.
you already have to stealth, yeah.
Yeah. Deck 1, so that's 11.
Cool. I am going to totally work with all of your rolls except for Kellyot's. And here's why, unless you can sell it to me after I describe what happens.
Okay.
As Malkith begins speaking, and you start flying over, unfortunately you weren't seeing the map of the situation, so you're flying right towards the creature. So as you are stealth flying right towards this creature, the creature jumps up on top of the the things.
That's okay.
So
That's okay.
it's
What
just
is
hard to
it?
stealth in that situation. You guys watch as a green dragon, a small little like wingless, like a drake, pops up on top of the front, and you see not far away a smaller ruby colored medium-sized Tyrannosaurus Rex, a very yellow furred saber-toothed tiger, completely ebony mammoth, a very pinkish, rose pink winged pterodactyl flies into the air.
This is the
And-
fucking Maximals?
Go,
Do you
power.
hate us?
And then you watch as a triceratops with blue-hued azure horns comes out from the other side.
God damn it, it is Power Rangers.
Quick,
God, it's
quick, everyone, look out for ooze.
God damn it, Ivan.
If purple ooze gets on you, it's over.
To fight these guys, I would like breathing our way out.
The leader of the bunch, you know him well, the green dragon begins to speak in a broken draconic language. Does anyone here understand draconic?
No.
Yes, I do!
Why are you saying no like that's a language someone wouldn't have?
I speak it!
Cool. Does anyone else? I'm just double checking before we go. Cool. Phelan, you hear as this thing comes up, says, "Stay right there," or "Oh fuck!" As Kelly comes flying right at this thing.
Wait, I don't know how to stop this thing yet.
It's larger than you. It doesn't move. It just kind of lets you fly at it. I don't know what your plan is, but it's just like looking almost with a curiosity at what the next step of your plan is.
Bold of you to assume we had a next step.
Yeah. I think Kelly is like, oh shit. And then it's nothing but bravado anyway. So we'll how big is it? Like can I land on it?
I'm about to show you. I'm just drop you guys the link.
Yay!
Good lord.
Let's fucking go.
I should.
Okay, but like, why though?
Oh my god!
Hey, yo, Kelly,
I'm waiting.
You were literally snack sized.
Yeah.
You are a gold.
Oh.
You are a goldfish.
The snack that smiles at.
I mean,
Yep.
Kellyot is a snack.
Continuing to speak in broken draconic. I need to know what Kellyot's doing first, because I just want to sort of have you landed in front of him, but you could also bounce off of him. I don't know what you want to do.
I am landing on its head.
Okay, you do that. It kind of just tilts its head a little bit to see how much you stumble. Roll me a dex save just to see how stable you are on there.
So that is a 7. Nope. Plus 4. It's 17.
Okay. You like get slightly tilted, but you're able to keep your footing, and it's just like kind of like testing to see how well balanced you are for a couple turns, and then it's like you
He's
give
got like
us stuff or Jurassic.
Are you trying to? I say in Draconic, by the way. So you hear Phelan speaking in what's essentially rah rah rah. And I say in Draconic, I'm sorry, is this an attempted like highway toll robbery?
Robert.
Not Rob.
No, this is robbery, bud.
You give to pass or get Jurassic.
What?
Get Jurassic. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. I would prefer not to kill you because you all look very cool, but we're not gonna pay you anything.
Wait, roll me. I don't know what this counts as. Persuasion or intimidation? I guess.
Guidance.
Probably a persuasion. Thank you for the guidance, because I have it from earlier.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it from earlier. I used it on my stealth. So, are you giving me guidance? Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
other people can do it too.
What? No, only Mal. Mal's the only one who can give guidance. Okay, so this is. I'm gonna do persuasion. This is great. This is gonna be really great, guys. That is a whopping 11.
I did not put the map up yet because I'm not sure if I'm getting more and more sure we might be heading into combat, but I wasn't sure if you guys were just going to talk your way out of it, so I didn't want to.
Listen, Irona is not here, okay?
Can we sneak up? Can we sneak up?
A lot of you can. Kellyot's the one who can't. I just refuse to let Kellyot do it with literally running right into the dragon.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep
guys. Yes,
we're gonna keep sneaking up to the things. I don't know how to move.
You should be able to move your tokens. I hope. If not, let me know. But the dragon speaks up again, and at the end of the dragon speaking, the other ones are like, "Yeah," that's all they say. But the dragon says, "No, you pass want. Get farther. Give stuff." Or get Jurassic.
No. Okay, we'll get Jurassic then. He's saying that we have to give him stuff to pass like a toll. Or do we want to give them? Yeah.
I can't. Phelan, I know I'm really good.
Yeah?
I don't know that I could kill this.
Okay.
I would like to sneak up to the dragon. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Who is trying to sneak up to the dragon? I mean, you see where the tokens are. I will allow some fuckery, but you're gonna have to roll again the closer you get to these things.
I need to get through like all the other people.
Balmore's gonna try to go like right. I can't. I'll just put him there. Like he's gonna try to go like here and then sneak across to.
I mean, there are undersigns in other parts of the tree, so I will allow like a little bit of it. Roll me another stealth check as you're doing that. All right, so as you two are commuting back and forth, you watch the other one, or Phelan, you hear the other one be like, "Do you say no what them?" to one of the other ones, and you just watch the Triceratop shrug. Speak only in our language. No get, you said.
I say in Draconic. Doesn't seem entirely fair, seeing as none of my friends understand you.
You speak with animal?
You're good.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm going to try and speak with animal.
You speak in animals. They are. It sounds like clear comments to you. You just verily doth thine get thou handed to thee, etc., etc. It's much clearer what they're saying, and you can get like between. While Phelan's getting the Draconic coming from the dragon, you're able to pick up the side conversations that's happening between the other ones that are like, I don't know about this. There's a lot of them. Things big. They smell weird. One of them smells like burn.
One of them smells like burn.
The one's like pre-cooked.
Pre-cooked?
Get fucked.
Should I ask them if they're trying to us? Oh.
Do whatever you want. I don't know what they're saying to you.
So I asked no one in particular, are you eat us if we don't give you what you want?
I mean, you're probably you have very good dialect. You speak so clearly. I appreciate that. You've learned our language so well. We don't really want to eat you guys. You guys do a pretty good job at getting things. We just want the things that you guys got. It's just easier for us.
You just want... So you're talking about, like, the fish?
Oh, yeah, fish would be great. Bread.
There's a bunch... Okay. So there's a bunch of fish in this general water that we are all standing. So, because y'all are much than us, I am so just...
Do you know how much harder it is to sneak up on things that are in their own biome and made to run away?
Not if we help you.
Lightning Lily.
Help us by giving us your food.
No, we can help. How about this? We have someone here who can cast the lightning, which if y'all move away from the water so y'all don't get shocked and we don't accidentally hurt you, we can zap the entire lake. A fish you want.
See, why don't you come with good ideas like that instead of like putting up arguments like this one? That sounds great. Love that. Lots of fish.
I look at Nim and I say, I don't know what they're saying, but I feel offended.
They just want to steal our fish. That's all they want.
Well, no, so I figured, but I could only communicate with the dragon, and the dragon basically said, give us stuff or we'll kick your ass.
And so I said, do you really want to eat us? And they said, no, we just food. Here's the alternative.
Okay, so...
Kellia offers the green dragon more of the fucking dragon spear.
Dragon beard. Dragon beard.
Handling check.
I don't have that.
No. Kelly. Kelly, only Kelly.
Oh dear.
Test the limits of this stuff.
That's a 17.
Nice!
17 is very good. It
I was kind of hoping you told me no.
Opens mouth. Waits. Swallows. Grows a giant white beard.
Sign.
Hey!
I say in Draconic, you look awesome!
Very majestic.
So demure.
Very mindful.
Very cutesy.
I don't know what a lot of these things are saying. That one said a nice thing. I understand that one. Don't know what any of the rest.
They're saying that you look really good.
All good things. All good things.
Been working on figure. Appreciate.
Okay, so I can't really understand your friends, but my friend can understand your friends. And what my friend has told you is that we can shock the water for you and get you a whole bunch of fish. If we do that, will you let us pass?
I mean, I understand what your friend says. Your friend speaks my language as well.
Right. I'm gonna slap myself and also cast Speak with Animals.
It's okay, Phelan. It's okay.
All right, now
see the
I can speak your
and
language.
The Sabretooth are just like kind of humming together and like making a little beat. They're just back and forth.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, you sound great, guys.
They're on the top half, right? They're near Ruff.
They're just
Ruff just out of nowhere stands next to them and just starts joining in, humming the same thing.
Aww.
Aw.
And you make fireworks.
They look down and like give a nod And it's just the classic like double take thing real quick. Like, "Hey, what?"
So now that I've cast Speak with Animals, I look and I say with it, "Is this better?"
Oh, so much better. Beautiful. You transition so nicely to the language.
I do my best. Do we have a deal?
Yeah. If you want to rock and shock this area, that works.
Ruff!
Hey, Belmore!
Belmore, Ruff!
Balmor, who is now underneath the dragon, just is like, yeah, what's up?
Nim, you want to tell him?
Yeah, we're not gonna fight them. They're cool. They wanted our fish, so I gave them an alternative, and I said, if we shock this giant area of the lake, they can get all the fish.
I'm gonna spit on it.
Damn, that's usually a good
Give
sign.
it a hawk tour.
What are we spitting on?
I can't believe you guys are gonna get Balmor killed because you want to make a Hakdua joke. All right.
I said nothing.
I don't
Balmor
understand what the
just
fuck is
spat on
happening.
it.
That's a friend of
Bounce the
mine. That's a
lake.
friend of mine. Please don't spit on it. Please don't spit on it.
Like, I'm not hearing any. Balmor's not understanding any of this, right? He's just looking up and like waving and just being nice.
And you
I
see
mean, we're
Phelan going,
Abort mission.
Looks sort of like, hey, what's wrong? Am I not allowed to? He seems really cool. I like the way it's made up.
You are not the problem. I say in common. He was about to spit on you.
Green dragon means that would be poison dropping down on you. Just as an FYI.
Yeah. And Balmor immediately looks over and is just like, it better kill me. It better kill me. I will stay. I will stay here and hunt this thing. It better kill
No,
me.
can you
no.
They
shock the lake and the bit?
He looks over at Ruff, and Ruff like casts lightning lure and just starts walking down the. She has it in her hand. She's not going to do it yet until the Faunaforged are off of the water. But once they've moved, she's just going to walk down and just like drag the lure across the lake.
The Faunaforged are in the boat, so they should be fine.
Okay. Yeah. So she just walks down and drags it across the lake.
All right. If you guys spend a couple minutes doing that, that should make an ample supply of fish. You watch this, like the couple of critters, like the pterodactyl and the quicker ones, go over it and start trying to scoop stuff up. And the dragon just kind of like nods very wistfully. The arm comes up and just starts to stroke the white beard.
With what arm reaches his face?
It's a dragon. It's not a Tyrannosaurus.
It's a dragon, not a
Sorry.
T-Rex.
Yeah, I'm thinking T-Rex. My bad.
Oh my god, can you imagine you make the T-Rex have a beard?
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I got you. My bad.
Exactly what Joe is
Wait.
doing. I can't reach the beard.
That's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, you said leader, and I always go with red for leader. So I was like,
later on, the green dragon will also become a red dragon, and then a red dragon again, and then a black dragon. Eventually,
Oh
through
my
God.
a bunch of the different types. But for now, it's just a green dragon.
For now,
Might also
it's
be
a
a white
green
dragon at
dragon
some point.
stroking his beard with a drow also stroking his beard on top, and this drow feels king of the world
It's very
right now.
anime. It feels very Naruto in this moment. Just both, yes.
And I
Yeah.
100% am like giving them so many kudos. Like that was so smart. Like,
I was just
Sometimes
standing.
I have thoughts, and they
what
work.
did you say, Malkin?
Now just standing at the front of the deck, like, so what the fuck's going on? Are we killing these things or what? I haven't understood a single
No, we're
fucking
not
thing y'all
killing
said.
them. We're not killing them.
Get all fucking out of here for nothing.
Malka's just there, flaming hands, ready to go.
I love that Phelan and Malkin
armor.
saw this scene in front of us, and we're like, yeah, go fuck yourself. We'll fight you. I don't care. Meanwhile, the rest of us are like, no.
Balmor and Ruff were on the sides, just like, look, if a fight breaks out, we got this. We're good.
Phelan
It's
feels
just-
You almost died last
Unwisely.
time.
Phelan feels unwisely confident with the new bow.
That's fair.
New bow who dis.
So after
Just like, what? I can take them. No, you cannot.
Oh, dogs. Anyways, after a few minutes of you guys just running down the lake and a couple of the quicker ones grabbing that, all of the big creatures, so the mammoth, triceratops, and the dragon, just start pushing aside the giant logs. All right, and like I'm gonna say they wait until there's like a pretty good heaping mound of fish. Like, all right, fair trade. That was probably better than what you guys had. And
Oh, for
better.
sure. For
we
way
had, like,
better.
Nothing.
Yeah, we had nothing. My friend is fantastic. And I kind of put like an awkward hand on Nim's back. So, well, as
Like,
far as I can, Nim's very
tastes
tall.
good.
No, just smart.
Oh,
I-
gotcha.
I smell bad, according to some people, so might not want to eat me. I smell bad.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, thank you. I hope that the
Well,
fish helps.
Mushrooms add a great flavor to many things.
I'm
You
the
can't understand the
I'm the
smell, kid.
poisonous I'm the poisonous kind of mushroom. Don't eat me. I might eat you, and that's not.
Well, I think that we don't have to worry about. So, Kelly, Belmore, Ruff. I think we're good to go.
Yep. They just sprint back to the boat. Like, they just fly their way back to the boat.
Oh, Kelly, do you want to be left behind and bring your backup character so you can just be beard friends with this dragon?
Honestly,
and thus
he's
we
like,
said goodbye to Kellyot.
guys, like, it's so cool. What if I was just a bandit with dragons that I don't know how to talk to? He just like puts his hand on the top of the dragon's head, like climbs down on his snout, and is like, "I'll think of you forever," and then we'll fly back onto the ship.
Wait, I never knew your name. You guys can't speak to each other. It doesn't matter.
Name is Kellyot. Name is Kellyot.
His name is Kellyot.
Hi, Kelly.
What's your name?
Yami.
Yami. Kellyot. His name is Yami.
Bye, Yami. We'll meet
Say
again,
bye.
I'm sure.
Got a problem there, Tech?
Yummy.
Yeah, it's like
All
Tommy, but not copywritten.
Yep.
He's gonna pull out a duel
That's
disc.
exactly what I thought. I
And
was
they'll
like,
play cards.
Come on.
I would like you to know that this, I don't know. This fight probably would not have been balanced because I literally just made it for the joke. I'm pretty sure you guys would have died.
I got so panicked when Phelan was like, "Yeah, go fuck yourself." Like, we'll get Jurassic, sure.
Cool.
Mighty Morphin.
was like,
Again, unearned confidence.
Look, I will say
Crash.
the encounter sheet that I made has 20 options. Every time you guys roll something on it, I remove that option and a new one gets added in. So some of them are really weird, like this one, which is just for a good time.
I like it.
Cool.
We did.
You guys,
And I made a lifelong friend.
You did. All right.
Ooh.
The path gets cleared for you guys. You can, immediately once you guys are like almost out of view, those of you with high passive perceptions hear the logs get put back into place for whoever comes up next.
Well, good luck to those people, I guess.
And you
We
are
should probably
able to
tell-
continue down the river.
We should probably tell a
She has
better adventuring group than us that this is here.
Probably, yeah. I mean, let them discover it on their own. Good learning experience. I'm joking. Yes, we should tell another party that it's here. Phelan's like, I just look and go, sorry, I'm still getting used to the whole like not being a stick in the mud thing.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just listen. You were ready to throw hands on, which I respected, but was also terrified of.
I was ready to back you up on that one. You seemed so confident that I was like, let's do it. Like I was just like, yeah, you seemed like good to go.
You know what? The bow is really cool, and I'm beginning to realize that I probably would have died.
Too much power. Leah, not Leon. Pamela, you gave her too much power.
I did not. I gave her just enough power. There's a confidence
They
thing
them
that
as a
needed to be
reminder
matched.
for everyone. They them.
Yep.
They. I gave
Power.
them just enough power.
You gave them too much power.
Power off.
Look, I need y'all to know something, and this is specifically because of Vinny. We have a theme song now. But Ruff is now humming the theme song that they were humming while
Yeah.
There's a lot of heavy metal lute solos in it for some reason.
Kayat pulls out his bagpipes and plays along.
Yeah, it probably works. Anyways, I promised you guys you'd have a reason to use Jurassic. I hope you enjoy it now.
Jurassic Dark.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Yeah, I really tried to give you guys the stupidest delivery of it too, and it worked. As you guys continue down the river, you, similarly to before when you guys arrived at Plunge, begin to see the cavern open up, and it is less of a grandiose bioluminescent sight for the most part, as the ground of Inkhome is mainly blackened because of soot, pumice, smoke that begins to cloud in the air. All of you guys actually have to start putting your masks on while you're here. So all of you guys who did get masks, including Malkith, who already has one, has to put them on because breathing here does get difficult in a lot of the situations, because there are so many events that are pumping up smoke that then clear out through small little sifts and holes that lead upwards. But you're able to see the very grandiose sight, the one that Nazir and Jesper wanted you guys to come here for the first place for, the constellation ceiling, which is, for those who have been above ground, is literally an identical version of the sky. But
you see Phelan visibly relax and look overjoyed.
You see but small little twinkling crystalline lights. There is also, from a couple, like 2 spires that are on the mainland itself, an aurora that appears from the light coming down and that hits those pure crystal buildings and then refracts outwards to create a nice light glow. The rest is very smoggy. It is hard to see a lot of the stuff, but you immediately, those of you who like more a rougher scent, are getting soot, a lot of like soot and charcoal smell. So those of you who like the smell of stuff like that are beginning to take that in as Gage is like, well, final stop. Well, I mean, halfway final stop. We're here. Sorry, that whole interaction really threw me off. I had no idea what the fuck was going on the whole time.
That's fine. I mean,
we were getting robbed by animals.
That's about what I knew, and I feel
like I missed so
much more.
Those are pretty mighty animals, though. To say that.
Yeah.
You
in a couple hundred years, that dragon will be able to block the path all by itself. So,
yeah, eventually that thing's gonna be a problem, but we don't have to worry about that right now.
that's a later problem for other people.
But
I missed my opportunity. I should have roared at it.
On the way back, we're gonna get robbed again.
It can tell. Yeah, the second time we get robbed, I'll just roar at it. It can probably tell us what it means.
What? Yeah.
Rar,
do you know what this means?
XD. We need the XD.
Turns out the dragon was flirting with us.
Wait, you both speak Draconic. How come you didn't know what it was roaring about?
I don't think it's roaring in Draconic, my friend. And also, Nim doesn't speak Draconic. I speak Draconic, and we both cast Speak with Animals.
Oh, I just saw y'all speaking animals, so I was just like, y'all must speak whatever those things.
I mean, Vinny, I would assume that if it was in Draconic, I would have picked it up. I'm assuming it was not in Draconic.
From the original dragon,
the two-headed Megafaunaforged. Yeah,
I mean, like you would have known if it was specifically Draconic that it was speaking in for sure. Definitely wasn't doing Draconic.
Yeah, I think as we're talking about this, it was just rar. Yeah, it wasn't anything. It was just rar. Rar XD, rar.
Cool.
It means I love you in dinosaur.
Is there any?
It was.
Is there any final things you guys would like to do as you guys arrive at Inkhome and begin? The Gazetteer is updated with a.
Oh, I'm already looking.
With a map with some locations and stuff like that, including creatures. So you begin seeing flying bats in the air, some that are like ethereal and some that are almost like completely muted against the background. You can barely see them. Is there anything you guys want to do as you begin coming in, or would it be good to wrap up for the evening?
Kellyot's never seen a sky before, so even seeing like an approximation of it, he's just like slowly putting his mask on, like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, this is actually what it looks like on the above ground.
Yep.
How close does this look to the mountains where what's my character's name? Malkith grew up.
Who am I?
Wow.
Mordor?
Oh,
Which
buddy.
mountain are you talking about, buddy? It is not the same ones as the. It might give some eerily similar vibes, but it is not the same ones.
Okay.
The underground volcano-ish smoke and smog and stuff probably gives the vibes though, so it
Okay.
might be a little off-putting.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll D20.
Oh no.
Oh, he is not looking good.
That's
Is it visible to us?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
obvious?
Yeah,
Mal,
obviously
Mal,
you
you're right.
see the fucking shift in him.
Mal, what's going on?
Are you also afraid of the sky?
And no, he's honestly unable to answer in this moment.
Mal, you
armpad.
Can I roll a sleight of hand for something?
Sure.
Cool.
Are you stealing something from somebody?
No.
Okay, then yes.
That's a 19 to put something in Malkit's pocket without him noticing. But you have a passive perception of 20, so
I also rolled a natural one just now.
cool. You suddenly realize there is a potpourri in your pocket that is chamomile.
He just rips it hard.
You do not know where it came from. You just have it.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Identical. They are identical to Vigari stars. They shift and move. There's even like a more centralized but not perfect like moon that does also move as well. But it only always shows nighttime constellation in the air. But all of it does slowly shift and move around. It's very hard to see in this moment because you got been in it for like 2 minutes, but like you will slowly, like the longer you hear, watch as it shifts and moves.
Ruff's gonna walk up to Malkith and like kind of like try to eye with him and just tilt her head, and in Nim's voice she's gonna say "your" and then pause, and in Ollie's voice she's gonna say "gangs around," and like look and just kind of look around at everyone and look back at Malkith.
He just kind of unscrews one of the tanks on his mask, stuffs a little bit of like the incense, clicks it back on, just huffs deep to kind of like alleviate that smell.
As you guys begin pulling up into the dock area, ready to visit a new place, see some things, and maybe get out as soon as you fucking can, depending on who you are. You guys arrive at the dock where you see D just giving you guys a wave with RNA next to him. And that's where we will wrap up. All right. I'm going to double check and see if there's anyone to send it off to for the evening. But besides this, we have Thirsty Sword Lesbians coming up. We also have Team Flare continuing on their little side quest adventure, getting the shit kicked out of them by their new mentor. It's a great time. And we got even more things going on. We have so many things going on this month. I'm so excited. I just can't remember them all. But I'm going to leave it to you guys if there's anything you guys want to plug while I find us someone to raid out to for the eve.
Yeah, just Thirsty Sword Lesbians coming up, and next month, Good Society Players. Very excited.
Check us out tomorrow on New Age Geeks, where we have the return of Goodberry Cafe, where we are celebrating the Bi Visibility Month, and we are playing Visigoths first Mall Goths with Gem. I don't know what that means, but that's what I was told to promote. So catch us tomorrow on New Age Geeks to play that.
Also, remember this month, all of us bisexuals get disadvantage on our stealth checks.
Very visible.
Incredible.
Pass without a trace does nothing.
Any other plugs for the evening, y'all?
If you haven't signed up for the one shots for October for Records of the Realms, there's my Candela Obscura one shot, but there's also Mika from Roll D5. My brain is mush. Roll D5. Mika will actually be running a one shot in Absurdia, which sounds hysterical, about being selected to go through the trials of the DMV. And my Candela one shot is a horror, Candela Obscura being an eldritch horror game, is about investigators finding out the cause behind a corrupted theater troupe, trying to stop whatever did this to them before they become terrors that will destroy the entire city. So a good times coming up. And if you want to join us, please consider signing up.
Hey, Jocelyn, where can they find these links?
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you asked. So you can join the Records of the Realms Discord.
Is that posted in the chat?
I don't think it is. Someone should post it. I can't post links. I can't post links. I'll get banned.
I think it's also on.
Oh my gosh. Someone just posted it in the chat.
All seriousness, our Discord is a lovely place if you want to join and hang out with us. We not only do streamed one-shots, but often we will do games just in the channel. I know, for instance, Tech is considering doing some horror one-shots in October. We got a lot of stuff going on. Thank you for finding Command Discord. We'll just spam it in the chat. It didn't work. But that's our Discord if you want to join us and wander the realms with us.
Heck yeah.
Hey.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate your support.
We're going to send you guys over to Cybernation Uncensored because I think there's a couple people in there that actually we like to hang out with. So I'd love for you guys to go check them out. They're playing Vampire the Masquerade right now on session 4. Seems like it's going to be a fun time. Thank you guys for coming, and we'll wander with you next time.
Bye.